That thing is way too quiet, so we need to fix that. What it's going to sound like is this. The holy grail. Oh, I'm not looking forward to installing this. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, the 3-inch Catless Downpipe. The magical piece to every MazdaSpeed 3 build. And I left this to last. Why? Because I really just don't want to install this. I've installed one of these once and it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I forced myself to do it today. This is made out of like Chinese gum. This is the cheapest cheap. I think this cost me like 110 US. Like it's just not, yeah, we'll see how long it lasts, to say the least. Regardless, this is a 3-inch long downpipe. I really wanted a long one. It just makes it so much easier just to put it all the way down into your exhaust. And we're going to be installing that on the MazdaSpeed 3 today. Once we install it, we're going to load the tune up, take it for a drive, see how this thing sounds, and just enjoy that sweet, sweet Catless Downpipe MazdaSpeed 3 audio. All right, real quick. So I've been having issues staying at night with my daily driver Mazda 3. I mean, these things are brutal. Like, so Auxito sent me out a set of their LED headlights to try. 24,000 lumens, 120 watts, and a cool 6,500 temperature, the 50,000 hour lifespan. Take our adapter piece and we can hook it into the slot and clamp it down with that hook. And we just made it so much easier. All we need to do is slide our LED bulb into place, plug it into our headlight. I'm not even lying to you guys when I say this is the easiest and the fastest I've ever put LEDs into one of the Mazda 3s. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the lights. First impression. Oh my god, you can totally see I need to aim these, but that is so bright. I could see well over into the distance over there. I could not see the road in front of me in the previous bulb. This is actually kind of crazy. Oh, I can't wait to use these. You can find the link for these LED bulbs for your Mazda 3 down in the description below. Easy install, error-free, and they look great. So hands down about this whole project, that is the worst, is removing the actual downpipe nuts. If you've ever done this, if you know, you know. They're just a pain in the ass. So we start at the top, we basically remove everything to get to that downpipe, then we lift the car and go in from underneath. So we got the tenors that hold the intercooler on, just kidding, those are 12s. And that's gone forever. Tenor that holds the throttle body on, and to the turbo. And then we have the 12. Then we gotta take this exhaust shield off. These are little 8ers. I know my turbo has been done recently, so I think all these should come off easy for me. With those out, this should just move on. As you guys can see, now we have our exhaust manifold, and you can see the turbo is a little bit better. I'm gonna take this awkward big shield off around the exhaust manifold and take our O2 sensor out as well. Now we can remove the rest of our shielding. Good riddance. This one is so painful, but surprisingly, it just slips out. Now, before we get under the car, we are going to do as much as we can. So we see that little corner bolt over there, and then there's 2 on top, one right underneath us, and then one off to the side, and then the other 2 are underneath. So we are going to reward ourselves with attempting to take off the easiest one. So yeah, everything was going good until one of those studs just decided to pull its threads out, crashing out. I'm having a crash out. I've been crashing out. You can see right there, somehow managed to just pull the threads right off. There's just a random spot of threadless. But now we can raise the car and start working underneath, and then this thing's coming right out. So as far as underneath goes, everything is out here. The only thing left is to remove the final downpipe bolts, and then we'll wrestle this thing out because this thing is not fun. I know these bolts were attached, because this last one, which is arguably the hardest one to get to, is not tight, but it's also loose. And that one nut was stripped. So whoever did this, I don't blame you. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm not having a whole lot of fun today. Is out. This will be fun. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. It's a lot easier. It's just pipe. There's no like things in the way, so we should just be able to wiggle it in and kind of throw it out there. The come from the top, and we gotta line it up onto those hangers, which will, I thought it was gonna be hard, but that was actually easy. And as it sits, it's basically mated to the manifold, so I can start kind of threading everything in. It's getting the old downpipes out of these cars that suck, but once you get these new ones in, it's like butter. So moving forward here, underneath the car, don't mind the gardening gloves. Underneath the car is totally complete. That's all good. We're gonna drop our O2 sensor in. All my downpipe bolts are tight. The only thing that's missing right now is the O2 sensor and the exhaust shield. Tune and good to go. I don't even want to talk about how long this took me to do today. If I didn't crash out at one point, probably wouldn't have been that bad. Could have kept this out. You guys can get new ones of these. This would be sweet. And the final piece of, well, almost, besides the intercooler. Go ahead and start with our 4th gear pull here. Second, 4th gear pull. So you guys probably want sound clips, but you're gonna have to wait. So I'll have to get my tune all finalized and dealt with, and then we can officially rip this thing, get some pure audio, go for some crazy drives. So today was just a sneak peek at this great sound that we're gonna hear out of the MazdaSpeed 3. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like in the video, and comment down below if you've ever done a downpipe job and how that was for you. Other than that, thank you so much. Keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.